in this season of healing. And I guess a part of it means I now need to open up about parts of myself I wouldn't share on a regular basis. And before I get into it, just for anyone who finds themselves relating to what I am going to be performing, I just want to let you know that if he can give me the courage to step on a platform like this and share this part of myself, if he can strengthen me to that point, he can do it for you, and he can do it even exceedingly and abundantly more than you could ask, think, or imagine. But let's get into it.
Yeah, you got this, girl. You got this.
Y'all have time to recover after this piece.
Don't say that.
Yeah, here goes. I'm damaged. Damaged upstairs. Damaged beyond repair. I'm damaged. I murdered my own innocence. I stabbed her more than once. I needed to be sure she would never come back. Today, I long for her return. She assured me it was meant to be when I went to visit and told her to come back to me. It was going to happen eventually. It's part of growing up. A journey you wanted to embark on a little too early. Your wish was granted. Now you aren't happy. You spent too much time questioning what you wanted. But this is not what I wanted. Open your eyes, can't you see? I can't relate to my peers, nor can I gain older companions. My heart is always giving more than I'm ever earning. Nobody sees the purity in everything I'm doing. I put my everything into my task, but never am I winning. Or is my definition of success very far from what we call victory? I'm not asking for much. Believe me on it. I just long to feel that if I die tonight, someone will be shattered. Just like how I feel when those I love struggle, and I'm in no position to pull them out the rubble. Maybe I do have those people who care about my despair and wish they could do more to show me that they care. I can't be the only one. No, there's no way. A one-way street with only one lane. Maybe the affection is there and the feelings don't lack action. I'm probably way too damaged to process such care. I'm damaged. Damaged upstairs, damaged beyond repair. I'm damaged upstairs. I was way too young to worry about intimacy. Too young in every category. But I was curious, so I snuck upstairs. I thought a peek couldn't hurt. I just wanted to know why the movies change scenes before they finish to undress. This here would be my answer. There's no turning back. Maybe when I know, I'll finally be grown. I click play. Click play again. I click play again and again. I began my stabbing. I stabbed her upstairs, stabbed her in her eyes. I stabbed her all over her chest and proceeded downstairs. I'd never been down there before. Goodness. It felt so weird, but there was a strangeness deep within. It was my need to proceed. So I slid her downstairs once, slid her downstairs twice, slid her downstairs more than 3 times at a time. Now suddenly I liked it. I couldn't believe I had a life before it. It became part of my routine and didn't intend on leaving. Then one day I stabbed her. I stabbed her downstairs. I stabbed her and realized now I'd really killed her. A part of me was sad. Part of me was mad. Most of me wasn't bothered and enjoyed the sight of blood. I'm damaged. Damaged upstairs, damaged beyond repair. I'm damaged downstairs too. Damage is beyond repair. Now the damage is all I know. It's all I can comprehend. The saddest part is I'm damaged because of me. Will I ever get better? Is it truly beyond repair? Will this damage banish me to a lifetime of isolation? Because I now long for healing. Maybe not healing, but just a different feeling. A feeling made up of 1 + 1 and shared between 2. But I feel way too damaged. How will it begin? The story of a girl and boy where for once the girl's the problem. How would I ingest a feeling that's so foreign from a being that lives outside of me and shows me feelings I do not know? What if he climbs upstairs and looks at all the walls and sees all those nasty pictures that will never be gone? What if I become needy? Ask him when I'm not ready. Would he have the strength to reject, and will I treat his rejection with respect? What if I tell him I've been downstairs and that by my own hands I'm no longer a virgin? What if I say I've stabbed and bled and touched and sweared more times than he could ever imagine? I know I'm damaged. Damaged upstairs and downstairs. Damaged beyond repair. The question is, am I doomed by this? Sentenced to a life of isolation and numbness at heart. I've seen way too much blood to be bothered by cuts. In fact, I've watched the slitting of skin and wish it was me. The question is, will I ever redefine my definition of intimacy? Or am I stuck with this distortion as my denotation of romance? What I'm trying to say is, I'm damaged. Mentally, emotionally, maybe even physically. But now this damage is posing a threat because I don't know what it means to be in a healthy romantic relationship. I'm numb to love and way too needy for sex. The question now is, do I have hope? Am I too damaged for love? For anyone who can relate, if he can do it for me. Thank you.
Sana.